Welcome to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast, where business intelligence meets global strategy, empowering entrepreneurs with the insights they need to stay ahead.
Trademark monitoring may sound like a legal technicality, but in reality, it's a financial strategy. In today's global economy, intellectual property is one of the most valuable assets a business can own. Protecting it means budgeting carefully for monitoring and, just as importantly, evaluating the return on that investment. So, what does budgeting for trademark monitoring actually look like? It depends on scope, method, and frequency. A small business might begin with national monitoring, keeping watch within its home country. Larger players often expand to Europe-wide coverage, sometimes for as little as €25 a month, or opt for global monitoring, which can cost several hundred euros per year per mark. Annual services typically range from about €300 for national coverage to $600 or more for international protection. Costs also rise with the number of classes you want to cover. The method you choose also matters. Manual monitoring, done internally, may seem cheaper, but it's labor-intensive and prone to mistakes. Automated AI tools are far more efficient. They can scan online marketplaces, social media, and trademark registers in multiple languages, issuing alerts in real time. Professional monitoring services go even further, combining technology with expert legal analysis, and they're especially valuable because they don't just flag issues, they help you act on them. How should these expenses be managed? For startups, it makes sense to focus budgets on key markets and expand coverage as the business grows. Established companies typically integrate monitoring costs directly into their annual brand management or legal budgets, treating them as an ongoing business necessity, not an optional extra. But what about return on investment? The benefits of monitoring are both tangible and intangible. First, the direct savings. Early detection of conflicts means you can resolve them with a cease and desist letter or an opposition proceeding, both far cheaper than a full-scale infringement lawsuit. It also helps avoid the nightmare of rebranding after you've already invested in packaging, advertising, and consumer awareness. And automated monitoring reduces the time your own team spends on manual checks, freeing resources for growth. The bigger picture, though, is brand value. Monitoring safeguards reputation, protects revenue streams from counterfeiters, and ensures your trademark doesn't become diluted or generic. It reinforces consumer trust and helps maintain your competitive edge. On top of that, monitoring new trademark applications can deliver strategic insights, revealing what competitors are planning or where new market opportunities are emerging. In that sense, monitoring isn't just defensive, it can be a growth tool. So how do you maximize ROI? Start with clear objectives. Decide which threats and regions to prioritize. Set success metrics, like how many potential infringements you've caught and how fast you've acted. Review monitoring reports regularly and work closely with legal counsel to interpret them and choose the right response. Educate your internal teams so they can recognize potential risks and keep detailed documentation of all your enforcement activity. And finally, adapt. As markets and technologies evolve, so should your monitoring strategy. The takeaway is simple. Budgeting for monitoring isn't a cost, it's an investment. It saves money, protects brand equity, provides competitive intelligence, and secures peace of mind. Businesses that treat trademark monitoring as a strategic asset, not an afterthought, are the ones best positioned to protect their brands and grow confidently in a crowded global marketplace.
Thank you for listening to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast. If you have any questions about today's topic, feel free to reach out via the contact details in the show notes. This podcast was created using AI tools. If you're interested in producing your own AI-driven podcast, from concept to audio, feel free to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.